We said there was going to be drama. We saw it in the Ole Miss-Arkansas game. We saw it in the Oklahoma-Texas game. We have seen it in the Iowa-Penn State game. Do you believe in miracles? Iowa has now won 12 straight games, the first time that's happened since 2015. Its first win against a top 5 opponent since 2017 against Ohio State. And just like this was the first top 5 matchup at Kinnick Stadium since 1985, that was a dramatic win over Michigan. This a dramatic win over Penn State, Ross Peterson.
The gold shirt, baby.
Unbelievable. You were wearing blue most of the game. You switched to gold in the fourth quarter, and the world changed. You are the good luck charm.
It feels good, man. That was tough. That was a gut wrencher, man. Even
I wish you could
that final play. I was nervous about.
I wish you could see what's going on right now because they have stormed the field in Iowa City, and if you get a look, it is an absolute mob on the Kinnick Stadium field, Duke Slater Field, I should say. It is absolutely incredible scene. This is. I'm almost speechless. I've never really been speechless that much when it comes to broadcasting, but what we watched today and the drama unfold with the injuries, with the ability to come back, that offensive line, struggling at time, Petrus struggling at time, but yet it's a long pass play to Nico Reganey that was the game changer, and it was that play action. And let me throw a number at you. Iowa, Ross, let me go to the numbers. If you got any thoughts, let me know why I get these numbers. But I'm going to get the rushing numbers. They ended up being pretty good.
Yeah, my thoughts on this, Travis, and I don't know why I'm not. I hate to toot my own horn, but I'm gonna, because I said this game was going to end 23-20. I thought that Tory Taylor would be the deciding factor or somehow play some important role. Oh my gosh, did he play that important role today? And Spencer Petrus did make the play. So I'm elated, man. I'm so excited about what happened because now, again, those expectations, man. My expectations at the beginning of the season were this is a top 15 team. Now now college football playoff and a Big Ten title are staring at us. I'm really excited about our show tonight, man. It's gonna be great. I'm excited about the next several weeks.
What did I tell you? Stephen Lewis says a win is a win, but count your luck that Clifford was out. Listen, Riley Moss went out. Iowa was out without players too, all right? You have to win the football game. And that kid came in and played really good football. He struggled at the beginning, but once he got confidence, I thought he played pretty decent. He threw some good balls, and he could still run the football, which gave Iowa's defense fits.
Even nobody's going to try to say that the Hawks didn't benefit from that, okay?
No.
I would agree with what Travis said. First of all, that kid came in and played pretty good. They did have to change their offense. This Hawkeye defense, it gets credit for knocking these quarterbacks out of the game continually, okay? It's not count your blessings. It's slap Jack Campbell on the back and say, way to go, brother. You knocked another guy out of a game with a huge sack. You hate to see a kid get hurt. That's not what I'm saying here. But these are not lucky situations.
No, not at all. And let's not forget, and he comes back, not the same. The second quarterback stunk. He did not stink. And let's not forget.
He had a really rough start, and you've got to change the offense. Steven, nobody's going to argue that, man. You've got to give credit where credit is due, okay?
Yep.
I've seen this the last couple of weeks with a lot of people of like, well, the Hawkeyes sure get lucky on defense. No, they don't get lucky. They're disciplined. I mean, what happens in Nebraska is not that Scott Frost teams continue to get unlucky for 5 years. They're not disciplined. This is not that Kirk Ferentz teams happen to know which way the ball is going to bounce. They sucker teams in to making bad decisions, and then they capitalize on those. When they get a shot at the quarterback, they take that shot at the quarterback, and they can drive them into the ground and knock them out of a game. How is that luck? The second quarterback is not as good as the first one. Guess what? That's every team in America except for Oklahoma that fits into that category. Okay, so I'm gonna see now. My wings are flaring a little bit here. Okay, because I'm getting pissed off at this idea that the Hawkeyes are just the benefactor of lucky circumstances. That's not the case.
No, what that is jealousy. It's just pure jealousy. of people who can't believe Iowa is 6-0, can't believe Iowa is number 3 in the country, and they just can't handle it, right? They are always looking for the reason why. I'm not sitting here today saying Iowa's going to go undefeated. There's a lot of things that happen to go into an unbeaten regular season. A lot of things have to happen. But your goals shift today. Now that you're 6-0 and you get through that tough one, it's Big Ten title game or bust. Anything that less than that now is a disappointment. And now you legitimately have to talk about college football playoff because you're sitting there at 6-0, and with the nation watching today, everybody's comparing you to the Alabamas and the Georgias of the world. And I don't know if you're in that league yet, but that defense was pretty stout after getting rocked early in the first and second quarters.
Here's what I know, Trav. You might not be in the category with Alabama and Georgia yet. I'm okay with that. You know where we are? We're at the top of that second tier.
Yep.
And there's no argument about it. There's no overrated. There's nothing else but a top 5 team, number 3 in the country, who just beat a top 5 team. This is a great day to be a Hawk fan, man. This was awesome. Loved it.
Hugs and kisses to your radios, fellas. Hawks win. I love it. I love it. I love it. We hear you, Jason. And here's the deal. You can love it even more coming up on the Jethro's Barbecue Sound Off from probably going to be about 8:15, 8:30 until 11 o'clock tonight. You're going to be coming back from Kinnick Stadium. You're going to be sitting in your living room. You're going to be driving around Des Moines or Central Iowa or all around Iowa. 284-1040 is the number to call. We're looking forward to it. We think it's going to be an epic night. Hawks win. Hawks win. Hawks win. Can't believe it. And it was a hell of a game, and we're going to be talking about it for close to 3 hours coming up on News Radio 1040 WHO. See you in a bit, Ross.
Nebraska just